2019. May we have roll call for the City Council?
Council members Agajanian,
Present.
Devine,
Here.
Garpetian,
Here.
Sinanian,
Here.
Mayor Najarian.
Here.
Order. Housing Authority.
Authority members Devine,
Here.
Garpetian,
Here.
Najarian,
Here.
Parazian,
Here.
Sinanian,
Here.
Chair Agajanian.
Present.
May we have your report?
The agenda for the April 9, 2019 joint public meeting of the City Council and Housing Authority was posted on Friday, April 5, 2019 on the bulletin board outside City Hall. Before you is Director of Finance regarding creation of Glendale Municipal Financing Authority to assist in refinancing the 2000 variable rate demand certificates of participation. 1A is City Council resolution approving the execution of a joint exercise of powers agreement. B is a Housing Authority resolution approving the execution of a joint exercise of powers agreement. C is City Council motion authorizing a professional services agreement, PSA, with Jones Hall for bond counsel and disclosure counsel services in an amount not to exceed $77,000 for the refinancing of the city's 2000 variable rate certificates of participation. D is City Council motion authorizing an amendment to the PSA with Harrell and Company Advisors for municipal advisory services in a total amount not to exceed $76,000 for the refinancing of the city's 2000 variable rate certificates of participation. And I should note, this is a Department of Finance report, not the Director of Finance.
Ms. Beers.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, members of the City Council, Chair Agajanian, members of the Housing Authority, we will go directly to Michelle Flynn, who is our Interim Finance Director. Michelle?
Good afternoon, Mr. Mayor, City Council members, Chair Agajanian, and Housing Authority members. My name is Michelle Flynn. I'm the Interim Finance Director. Back in 1999, the city and the former redevelopment agency created a legal entity called the City of Glendale Financing Authority. That financing authority was established primarily to assist in financing and refinancing the city's capital improvements. A couple weeks ago, March 26th, City Council reviewed alternatives for refinancing the year 2000 certificates of participation that are due to be renewed this July 2019. At that meeting, Council directed staff to prepare required documents for a fixed rate issuance. The use of the financing authority, such as the Glendale Financing Authority, is necessary for this type of refinancing. However, due to the Dissolution Act for redevelopment, using the old financing authority, the one that we currently have with the City Council and the former redevelopment agency, is not ideal. There are some limitations because it contains language that will potentially terminate the successor agency, which has now taken over from the redevelopment agency in the future. So what we're doing today is we're recommending approval of a new joint powers agreement that will establish a new financing authority called the Glendale Municipal Financing Authority, and that will be between the City Council and the Housing Authority. A new JPA will be formed, and it will be very similar to the terms of the one that we created in 1999 for the previous financing authority. In addition to creating that new authority today, we're also recommending approval of 2 professional service contracts, one for Jones Hall for our bond and disclosure counsel work, as well as an amendment to Harrell and Company Advisors for municipal advisory services. If you have any questions, I'm happy to help answer those. In addition, we have Chick Adams from Jones Hall here and Ms. Harrell from Harrell and Company Advisors, and they can help answer questions as well. Thank you.
Thank you. Any questions? Do we have any cards? Okay, we have.
I have a
Yes,
question. I have a question. Would this require an extra meeting on Tuesdays? Is this like Housing Authority or successor agency or?
No,
Now that we have
it will
that.
not.
Okay.
The only time you will require to have an agendized item under this body will be times when we're dealing with the Municipal Financing Authority, just as you are today. So after today's meeting, you will have 2 other, I believe, or it's 2 other, right?
We will have
least.
one more meeting next week.
Right, and then one.
With the Housing Authority and the City Council for the new financing authority that will approve the bond documents. And then after we renew the bonds or issue the bonds to do the fixed rate financing, we will come back to you and then terminate the old financing authority.
So we have a City Council resolution at 1A and a City Council motion at 1C and 1D. Would someone like to move 1A, C, and D?
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Council members Agajanian,
Yes.
Divine,
Yes.
Garpetian, Sinanian,
Yes.
Mayor Najarian.
Yes. And 1B is a Housing Authority resolution. I will move 1B.
Second. Roll call.
Authority members Divine,
Yes.
Garpetian,
Yes.
Najarian,
Yes.
Barazian,
Yes.
Sinanian,
Yes.
Chair Agajanian.
Yes.
There being no other business before this joint meeting, I will entertain a motion to adjourn for the city council.
So moved.
Second.
Council's adjourned.
For the Housing Authority?
So moved.
Second.
All right? We're adjourned.
And let's call to